Hey Internet, we're back at it. This is the weapons deck I use in one of the Frozen Throne solo adventures. So the theme of it is weapons to deal with the guy that killed all your minions. And it's not really a pirate deck, so I don't run patches. These are the new cards I've gotten from Frozen Throne packs. I want to see if I want to add any of them. Gain 10 armor. I don't really need armor. I don't want to drop his opponents. I'm not playing any sort of enraged deck, so these sorts of cards are not very good for me. This also helps with enraged deck, but it is a weapon, so I could potentially swap it out for an Arathi armor smith. I do have a Ravaging Ghoul. It would kind of help out. Maybe I'll consider that option because it can also be buffed up with my other cards, but doesn't synergize with anything else. And then this synergizes with the other cards that deal damage, AoE damage to your own minions. So again, it's not useful in my deck. I'm not going to be adding that. I have two Gore Howls, which is way overkill, but it does mean I can use one of these to the face. And the point is to be a degenerate weapons deck, which I have not really seen on ladder. I just tried it out. I have won one game with it. Let's see if I can keep that 100% win streak going. And let's get started, baby. So we're just seeing if we can find ourselves a worthy opponent. Wasn't worthy last game. Last game they got absolutely destroyed. Let's see if we can repeat it. I am a third of the way into the season. So it's warrior versus warrior. I would assume this is not any sort of weapon warrior. I was about to say warrior warrior. Warrior warrior is not a thing. Although is weapon warrior like warrior warrior? Because it's kind of redundancy, to say weapon warrior. All warriors use weapons. Are there any warriors that don't use weapons? I don't think there are. In any case, I will keep the upgrade because it's good to have early game. Obviously, I do like Nazas first mate instead, but it's not necessary. And I do want to get use out of this deck before the Fiery War Axe nerfs hit. Oh, that's me. I thought I was waiting on him. That's my bad, guys. I was like, why isn't he choosing his cards? I'm sorry for making you wait there, and I'm too lazy to edit this game, so double sorry for that. Let's go ahead and get this out here and just start doing damage to the face because I have endless weapons, so I have no reason to hold any charges. I'm never going to run out of weapons charges, even if he kills a lot of them with oozes or whatever it may be. So, yeah, that's a much better play than what I just did, especially since he summons to that as well. But what are you going to do? Dar. Your other pirates have +1/+1. That is not useful to me. Perhaps I should have redrawn for Nazas first mate, but I think I have two of them in my deck. Chances of a redraw are... I kind of prefer guaranteeing that I have one, but obviously if I get it, I would have a chance against this guy, which I currently do not. At least he hasn't had some sort of crazy opener. Yeah. And this would be very nice to play with my weapon. It is my only weapon that I have, and I like the prospect. I mean, he has a 3/3, I have a 3/3, and this makes my weapon a 4/3, which is fine, I guess, because I can also combo with the South Sea Captain. I can play a Arathi Weaponsmith. I got the Nag Corsair combos coming. I got a lot of synergy in this deck, so I had no reason to try to kill this guy really quickly just because I have a 3/3 as well. So, is this a pirate? It's not a pirate. Why is it? It should definitely be a pirate, which means I'm not playing the South Sea Captain. There's no reason for that. In any case, I'll just get my 4/3 weapon out. And I can get this out as well for free. And just because he can't deal with it, I think I will get rid of his pirates, and it allows me to buff up my pirates the turn afterwards, where I can give my weapon +1 attack. We'll see how this goes. So I've already stabilized playing against Pirate Warrior. I'm like half Pirate Warrior, half mostly Weapon Warrior. Okay, it's perfectly fine. Doesn't mean I can't play my pirates though, so Naga Corsair seems like a better option now. Let's go ahead and do that. And now I just got an Arcanite Reaper for 2 mana. I can see why Blizzard wants to nerf this card. With all the weapon buffs that exist in this game, it's a very good card. And I do want to try to use Forge of Souls next turn. Since this is a pirate, that's very good for me. Doesn't overly help me with all this going on right now. Let's see what weapons I can draw here. The Gorehowl, an Arcanite Reaper. Let's buff this up. And the question is, do I attack it? So if I go face here with all 3 cards, I do 9 plus 4. That's 14 damage. He's down at 10 health, 12 health, because he can armor. If I sack my pirate in, I lose the +1/+1. I can sack these 2 and I take 8 damage, keep my pirates up, and I have new weapons to use. I kind of like that option because I also do 6 damage to him. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't use my Dexy. Oh my god. That's a massive misplay, dude. I could have won this game if not for that. Now I'm probably going to lose. That's such a massive misplay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is awful for me. I play another one of these, I'm probably just dead, right? That is so awful. 6 damage. So he'd be at 12 health. It's another 6 damage, he'd be at 6 health. I could have killed him if I didn't make that misplay. I had the lethal. Good God. Do I just hope he can't buff it? Is that what I do here? Because I take 8 damage no matter what. I can use 2 of these to attack him. He takes 6 damage off it. I think I just gotta hope he can't buff it. Cannot believe I misplayed like that. I had him. I had the lethal. I had the game, man. Oh, my 100% win rate is about to go down the drain. Unless he can't find 4 damage, which I would assume he can. He's playing weapons. He's playing charge minions. Does he really not have it?
What now? Well played.
Please, no. Don't do this to me, baby. That better be a well played in terms of you conceding. See, I never play. I've never played a Pirates deck, so I don't know how these South Sea deckhands work. I just see people charging with them. Forgot you need a weapon to charge with it. Is he slow rolling me or is he dead? What do you think, guys? How's he playing me right now? Has he won the game or has he realized he's lost and he just wants to drag this out as long as possible? Because if he had a South Sea and like an upgrade, he doesn't have enough damage to win. It's possible that it's what he was going for. Okay. What is that? Did he top deck lethal? Nope. Nope. He was just slow rowing me. GG. So, since he did that, I'm going to play the Gorehowl for the win. Here we go. Get that overkill going. 100% win rate. 2-0. Next game. Let's go. So I just beat Pirate Hydra Warrior. What a strange deck that he would play Hydras in that deck. It doesn't synergize with anything else. He doesn't have any Whirl... Well, no, Whirlwinds would hurt him. Whirlwinds hurt him. And there's a lot of cards these days that deal 1 AoE damage. They got added to Priest, they got added to Warlock, which means they got added to basically every class because every class has some sort of discovery mechanic that allows you to become every other class nowadays. And I guess we're just going up against Warrior again. I don't want all these mirror matchups. Dread Corsair is probably good since I'm going to end up with a lot of weapons. Frothing Berserker, probably not that good if I'm playing against Pirates, so I'll keep the Ravaging Ghoul, just because the AoE damage is very spectacular. And again, Nazas first mate, I got 2 of them, not drawing them. Where are they? Give them to me. I suppose I did keep 2 cards, but still, give me that Nazath, baby. That's such a dirty sound. Do you hear that? So dirty. It's turn 1. What are you wondering about? If you're playing pirate deck, this is very straightforward. You either have patches in your hand or you don't. And if you don't, you play your pirate card. It's so simple. There's nothing to think about. Do it. Play Nazat's first mate. Okay, see? Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking about, man. Question is, do I wait to coin out Ghoul, or do I play Upgrade right now? I like the concept of starting to clear his board. I can't coin Ghoul next turn. Would have dealt with all that. He can't get any pirate buffs just yet, but he took so long suggesting that he doesn't have any good plays to make, and I kind of like getting these out here. Because I can get, instead of coining Ghoul, I can just get the Dread Corsair out here and kill his opener, which means he misses out on buffs. He can give it +1/+1. That's perfectly fine by me. So keeping this was probably a mistake. But what are you gonna do? Okay. I can just play another one. I do 3 damage to him as well. Or I can gain attack equal to my weapon. I can give the Gore Howl +1/+1 so it has 2 durability. It can kill 8 health minions. But I do want to get something else out here. And for now, I'll keep my weapon just because I have no reason to attack with it. I don't have other weapons in hand. I might potentially draw a buff for it. Wow, dude. Top decking all the answers. Okay. Giving my weapon +1 attack is not very helpful to me, so I'll just do this. Although it would have dealt with the board better. Honestly, might have been a better play because... Dang, he got it out for free, huh? That's an issue. Good God, I'm drawing all these big plays, and I don't want them, like, at all. I guess I'll just give my Gore Howl +1/+1. What else am I to do here? I have nothing else to do here. He happened to top deck all the right answers. And meanwhile, I'm getting all my big drops early game. Oh God. So I think the mistake I made was keeping the taunt, the Dread Corsairs. Honestly, even if I kept this, it might have been better. Although he did have a way to directly deal with all of them. And he's not going face, which is kind of good for me. Finally got myself a weapon, but at this point I'm probably dead. Jesus Christ. Honestly, I should probably just concede at this point. I don't think I've... Do I have a Brawl in this deck? I don't remember if I have Brawl or not. This is just unlucky. Yeah, that's the GG. I can easily beat this guy deck. I just need him to not top deck perfectly, and I need to choose my opening cards better. Let's check to see if I have Brawl or not, is what I need to do. Surely I do. I don't have a single Brawl. So this deck was made to deal with one of the Frozen Throne guys, and I don't have any board clears at all, which is probably not a good thing. So I think I'll get rid of Molten Blade and add a Brawl instead. And for now, that's the end of this video. Subscribe, because I got more videos coming your way, baby.